Hello everybody, it's Beardboi OG here, and welcome back to another episode of the Forever World. In the previous episode, we built the farmhouse, as well as the massive wheat farm that is now keeping us alive. I actually have food. But in today's episode, I want to go mining, because I don't want to be in iron gear in tools forever. Not to mention, we are running out. This is our last iron ingot, and yeah, look at the durability of the tools. They're getting pretty bad. So we are gonna go and find a new cave, not the one over there, one somewhere over here, and well, we're gonna have a mega mining adventure in old Minecraft. Good old 1.0. And the goal really is to restock on iron, get some materials like redstone, iron, lapis, etc., as well as diamonds. I want to get to the diamond armor tier. I'm going to go search around, probably look for areas like that, a little farther out, and we'll start our mining adventure. Alrighty, we found ourselves a good little cave here, and what I'm going to do is just give it a little bit of personality and build into the sides here. Make it look like it's a mine shaft being kept up. Because of the nature of the weird physics of this version, this is the best we're going to be able to do. If anything, we could probably have just turned these into like stone bricks, like just have stairs. Yeah, I like that a little better. It's not great. We can come back here way in the future and make it look pretty. It's just, yeah, we don't really have the mechanics in this version to do that. So, good old ore, like this guy. I actually should use the stone for this one. Try to make sure we keep these as limited as possible. Ooh, we get ourselves a pretty big vein here. Always love that. Oh, and it keeps going. Oh, we have a mine shaft. I don't mind if I do. I wonder if this version also has a lot of the, like, chests and everything everywhere, or if this is mainly just like basic as you can go mine shafts. I'll keep exploring and showing you what I find. Lapis, I'll take that. We can eventually make an enchanting area eventually, so this will come in handy. Okay, I'm finding a lot of iron down here. This is like a really good source of it. We have this vein, we have this vein. I saw a couple more over there. This is going to come really in handy for restocking over at the base. Hey, look, we have a chest. I'll take some of that. Not the best chest in the world, but hey. Oh, we have another one. Okay, okay now. But that first one wasn't so bad. Could have been a little better. What about this one? Oh, and we have our first diamonds. There it is. The first diamonds of the series. And we found them in a chest. Why do I feel like it's going to be easier that way than the other way? We found a spawner. I have the power of spamming on my side. Oh, there's no chests in this one. Okay, I think we're going to try down there. Just to see if that's going to be a good spot to mine at. Oh, where was that guy? So we're up to 51 iron ore. I think once we get to a stack, we should be good. At least for now. We found something new. We found gold. I'll take some gold. Some good delectable gold. Cocoa beans. Okay, I'll take the cocoa beans. That can be a farm of some sort. Don't know what exactly what it can be used for at the moment. Oh. Okay. They just got rid of themselves. That's always a plus. Okay. No, isn't this just a retro? Isn't this just a retro site? I have not seen a cave generate like this in a very long time. Okay. Didn't know he was literally right there. I have been in this cave for probably about an hour now. And we have a diamond. Start by mining the bottom. Oh, and it's 2 diamonds. We have enough for a diamond pickaxe. That. Oh! Well, we almost lost that diamond. Okay, I'm taking a little pit stop here. The armor is almost all broken, and I do not have a sword. So, I'm going to have to wait here a little bit for us to get enough made. That way I can replace what we have here. Then get back out there. Alrighty, the iron has finished. We got about a stack and 12 here. And now we can fix our poor armor. Now that we have that, we can kind of just get rid of what we have already. So, like right here, we can just... yeah, throw them all into there. We ain't gonna need them anymore. I just realized they don't have the little imprints over in the armor slots. I did not realize that. While we're here, we are going to do 2 things. Well, a few things, I should say. We're going to make another one of these. But, oh yeah, don't forget this. And then, actually, we're going to make a diamond pick. The first diamond pick of the series right here. Okay, that is so much better. my inventory was driving me nuts. Now we only have 3 coal left. That's not great. But what we can do is turn these into torches. Might as well extend our life on these. And also just find more coal while we're down here. What we can do is that we can use this diamond pickaxe to go get some obsidian. And with that, we can go to the nether. And also, what I'm going to more want right now is some good old enchanting. I'm going to assume the enchanting table is in this version. Since we have the good old XP bar and lapis, I would have to assume so. But you don't want to guarantee everything, I guess. But I'm just gonna continue doing some of this, getting some coal down. Well, not that one apparently. Hey. Okay, now we can just spend forever to mine this up. I at least need to get 3. I think what I'll do is just do the 3 now, because I more care about having this here. We can wait on the nether. We honestly can. I'm not in no rush. When we want to start doing redstone projects, we can go to the nether. But right now, I'm more kind of just focused on getting some enchanting going, so that way we're not going through so much ore so consistently. Because I've already went through like a few stacks of iron just to get where we're at now. So probably would be a good decision to just make sure we don't have to do that constantly. Try to get some unbreaking if we can. And for me, most importantly, fortune, if that's in this version. It might not. But if it somehow is, we can use that to our advantage, or whatever fortune is on its way for us. I can do that as well. Oh boy, jackpot. That's a good vein. That's a very good vein. Okay. I like that. Oh, that's an even better vein. There we go. We're now up to 5 more diamonds. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. What level are we on right now? Y13? Y12, Y13 is... Maybe it's the same as it always has been. Well, until the more recent updates. Where, you know, caves and cliffs and all that kind of changed the entire ore distribution system. So, it's not the same as it once was. But I'm thinking like, what, Y12 was like the best for finding diamonds way back in the day, if I remember correctly. So, hopefully you guys are enjoying the more slower paced videos, I know I've been having a blast. Just kind of slowing things down and playing like you used to, you know? Back when Minecraft, there wasn't as much to do, so you got to kind of just, when doing like the minimal, you know, the more tedious things was kind of like the fun thing about it. It wasn't like we didn't want to do it back in the day. Because like caving and all that was really fun and all that, but sometimes nowadays it's not really a primary task anymore. Especially in modern Minecraft. There's like so many farms and stuff. And not to mention from a content creation standpoint, you have a bunch of people that, yeah, it's not a bad way. I do like building mega bases or farms or, you know, these fun projects. But I don't like doing them all the time. I don't think most people like doing them all the time. And I feel like through this series, I'm being able to rediscover what I loved about the game. Like last episode, I mined, well not mined, but more like broke, probably, I would say upwards of like 1,000, 2,000 grass to get all that wheat seeds. Get 10 stacks. And I had a blast doing it. It was so much fun. A little bit of a slower paced Let's Play. And for this channel, the faster paced stuff isn't going to disappear either. UnityCraft 3 will eventually show its face. And that's basically the plan for the channel moving forward, is that UnityCraft is going to be the more fast-paced, more big, like, progress in an episode kind of thing. And this is meant to be where we could just lay low and have fun a bit, because being able to work on your own projects at your own pace. Okay, I think this cave really is done as good as it probably is gonna. So what I'll do is that we'll head back to the base, and I think what we'll do is work on a strip mine. Mainly because that might prove to be of better value than this trying to find any in this cave as it is. Okay, now that we're back home, I got some materials together, so for this mine shaft, we're gonna need a initial like area to go into. So for this mine shaft, I thought, well, let's make a little facade, a little thing that we can make look good. I'm gonna build this through time lapse. Now that we got the build done, we now have a permanent location for strip mining. So on the outside here, we have a little bit of an awning. Try to do as much as I can, being limited. I also decided to put little stairs going around like this. I think it actually helps really, really well, and kind of looks a little better than what we did over here. We did a little bit of texturing like we usually do on the tops of these. And then on each side, we have a little table and chair set. You know, after a busy day mining, you can come over here, just sit down and just relax, maybe eat some bread. And over here, you can press the button or just do it normally. Mainly the buttons for aesthetics. Down here is where we will lead to the mines. As we go down, I'm going to have to constantly fill this in. We will have to figure out a solution to the sand as we go down, because it will continuously go down. We'll figure out a way so we can keep that area correct. But this is where we're going to leave it for today. Also, we have chests here and regular workstations. But this is where we can come on live stream, or I can work on in between episodes to get diamonds and other stuff. And I think it looks pretty good. And if you guys think it looks good, consider subscribing, because that helps the channel grow. Consider commenting how you thought of today's more laid-back mining episode. Hopefully it was pretty well for you. And if it was, let me know. And consider liking the video, because that helps tell the algorithm that this is good content. I've been Beardboi OG, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.